We're gonna start off with some enoki mushrooms. If you can fit a lot of enoki mushrooms in your mouth, make it a big bite. So this is pre-sliced meat. Wrap your enoki mushroom in the beef like this. Just some oil. Tamarind paste is the secret ingredient for this. Pour this sauce all over. Cover and let it simmer for 10 minutes. So while we wait, we're going to whisk up 2 eggs and season it. Pour the eggs right over. Let it cook for another 5 minutes. The beef, the mushroom, the sauce, the eggs, it's so good.
You're always bloated after eating? I grew up doing this, and I hate to admit it. My mom was right. Chew on fennel seeds. Fennel seeds are so good for digestion. Fennel seeds are the OG gas buster. The oils in here help the gas move along. Do you ever notice when you're PMSing, your gut is a little bit worse? This is gonna help with that.
First step is to check your clothes. Make sure that the clothes are washing machine safe and can be washed at the desired temperature. Next, put the clothes into the drum. After that, get your laundry detergent, either the capsule or the powder. Put the powder into the tray if you're using the powder, or the capsule straight into the drum if you're using the capsule. Close the washing machine tightly and set the mode that you would like to use. Make sure that the temperature is correct for the clothes that you want to wash. Start the washing machine. After the washing machine is done, remember to remove your clothes and to dry them safely.
I wanted to take a break and do, I guess you could call it a little snacky snack. So I have some baguette bread here. I put it in the air fryer, toasted it up real nice. I have Philadelphia whipped cream cheese, and then we're gonna spread her on. I'm already salivating. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with prosciutto. And then we have some cucumbers. Look, we love a little curve usually, but we'll go for the straight today. You could also go in with a little bit of crushed red peppers. Okay, which end do I want on? It's so simple and so good.
I'm just gonna tell you what I did that finally really fixed my gut health, and it wasn't, taking 26 different probiotics and doing all the right things. Unfortunately, the thing that really did it for me was, number one, having a fasting window that was beyond just 8 hours. I'll try to give it 12 hours from dinner to breakfast. That's what I aim for, because it gives my digestion a little bit of a break, but not too much that it's overstressing my body. And the other thing, I hate to say it, I just started eating less. And I also don't eat constantly throughout the day anymore, but have we considered that eating too much might be part of the problem?
Did you know you can wash your trainers in the machine using this shoe cleaning bag? It protects the trainers and stops them making that really loud noise in the drum. Little tip, add Lenore scent boosters to make them smell really fresh. So these are my dog walking trainers. They've seen better days, but they've come up a treat.
It's dinner time, and guess what we're having? You guys didn't think that it would be cheesy lasagna sheets again, did you? Now, because these are the drier ones, the chicken ones, I've made my own dip. So I'm just gonna soak that in. Bountiful. Oh my goodness! That nearly fell on the floor. A lot better with the sauce. And I felt like boiled ones instead of fried ones today. Sometimes I really just like the texture of a boiled dumpling. This one I cut in half because I was testing whether or not it was cooked. Such a shame about the chicken. The pork one is so much tastier. Lately, I've been not having good luck with my frozen food, my takeaway food. I'm in my glasses right now because I have to not wear contact lenses for 24 hours for my laser consultation tomorrow. Do you remember last year I wanted laser eye surgery, but they said I wasn't ready last year because my eyesight wasn't stable enough. So I'm going back for a follow-up this year to see if I'm ready, which is really good because I went to 3 places for my consultation last year. The first 2 places were like, yeah, you're ready. But this last place, he was quite thorough, and he was he'd rather be safe. So I was quite happy about that honesty, because a lot of places just want to take your money regardless of if it's a good surgery for you. Hopefully I am a good candidate tomorrow.
Some of you guys don't know how to wash dishes, so I'm going to show you how to do it. What we're not going to do is leave the dirty dishes in soapy water in the sink. No. If you have a lot of dirty dishes, leave them to the side. The first thing I'm going to do is rinse my glasses and my cups. Then I'm going to use a brush to clean and rinse the cutlery. Same thing with the plates. And I'm going to leave everything on the kitchen counter on the side. The next thing is to move on to the sponge. I'm going to add some washing up liquid to the sponge, and then I'm going to pour a little bit of water on top. Then I'm going to clean each dish individually on both sides or all of the sides, depending on what dish you're washing. I'm making sure to rinse all of the soap off. There's not a tiny speckle of soap. And now you can put them to dry.
Do you like it creamy? It sure is creamy. Because if you do, you'll love this creamy mushroom udon. This is shiitake mushrooms. I love the flavor, I love the texture. And then enoki mushrooms into bite-sized pieces. Add in your mushrooms. After it gets cooked down, and add 2 cups of dashi. So once this comes to a boil, add in your curry cube. So once you have all of this, you're gonna take your udon noodles and you put it right in here and give it a good mix. Nice and chewy and creamy.
Specific signs that you are low on progesterone. Let's start off with the fact that progesterone is our calm, cool, collected hormone. This is the chill hormone that really deactivates any sort of anxiety or overwhelm or overstimulation that you might be struggling with. Starting off strong with number 1, you have anxiety out of nowhere. This is because progesterone stimulates GABA. GABA is the calming neurotransmitter of the body. Number 2, before your period starts, you typically get spotting that is brown. Number 3, everybody better leave you alone when you are PMSing because you are ragey, irritable, and your fuse is about this short. Number 4, your cycles are typically shorter than 25 days. Number 5, one of the most common that I see in my practice is you are chronically waking up between 2 and 4 a.m. Low progesterone loves to create unstable blood sugar. Unstable blood sugar loves to spike your cortisol in the middle of the night.
I like to do my cleaning resets on Fridays if possible because that means I get to spend the rest of the weekend relaxing. Now I know that's not feasible for everybody. This is not me saying that you should clean on Fridays. You should clean on the day that works best for you. This is just what works best for me currently. I love cleaning, honestly. It's like therapy for me, especially whenever I turn on some music and jam out. When I was growing up, I remember my mom would always spot clean one area of the house before she went into work in the mornings, and looking back, I'm thinking, wow, my mom is a beast. I remember she used to always say, you should spot clean whenever you have your own place. So even though I don't live in like a large, lavish, Instagram-worthy home, I continue to maintain my little apartment because I truly believe that those who can be trusted with smaller things will be blessed with bigger things in life later on.
Hi loves, today I'm trying Wingstop with Bulldog Ramen. This is so good. It's honestly, I thought it would be overhyped, but it's really not. It's like the 2 best things ever combined. Oh, and also this is their lemon pepper and their new sweet chili glaze. It's pretty good. I think it has like a weird sweetness to it. That is probably not my favorite Wingstop flavor, but I would definitely give it a try. That was too big of a bite. Yo, this is so good. I wish I could share it through the screen with you guys. All right, now let's get a classic bite of ramen. Okay, honestly, y'all, I am gonna have a heart attack. I can feel it in my chest. So I'm gonna cap it off out here, but thank you for watching another meal with me, and bye. I love you guys.
If you're a guy, these are basic tips to be a little more handsome. The first tip is to have a skincare routine. Throw on a little bit of moisturizer. It'll help if you have any redness on your face like acne. My second tip is to find a hairstyle that suits your face. I use this based clay and I usually go with a 30-70 part. So I'll scoop out about this much. I rub it in my hands like this with a little bit of water and then I start working it into my hair. Kind of want to clean up around your eyebrow. You just want to get all of the hairs that don't really go with the thickness of your brow. Last extremely easy tip is just to drink a lot of water and it just helps flush everything out. If you have armpit hair, shave it off. It's gonna make you stink a whole lot less.
I'm the type of person that has to sleep with a fan on. Honestly, it's not just at night. This fan is on 24/7 and has been for the past 3 years. It collects the most insane amount of cat hair, as well as dust and some really sticky brown stuff that would just not come off. Of course, I've cleaned this fan within 3 years. I've just never fully taken it apart. And the first time doing it, I was actually surprised by this amount of dust. It really just makes me wonder how much is floating around in my room. On top of that, all the dust on this fan has been blowing straight into my face every single night. So it's time I really get this cleaned. The very first thing I did was wipe off all of the dust on the motor. Then I grabbed all of the fan pieces and I put them in my bathtub. Usually whenever I do clean this, I wipe it down with a cloth. There was some sticky grime on this that I have no idea what it was. It did not matter how much I scrubbed, it would not come off. Finally wiping everything down, this is how my fan looks now. And without all the dust, the fan runs so fast. And honestly, it's just not the same anymore.
My first time trying raw oysters. Here's the spread with some cocktail shrimp. I first had it with lemon, and let me tell y'all, it was so fresh and clean tasting. It literally tasted exactly like what the ocean smells like. My favorite pairing was definitely the horseradish because it added the perfect amount of spice and tingles to my tongue weirdly. I literally took the smallest scoop and it burned my entire brain. Like, I went blind for a couple of seconds. I'm not even joking. After I collected myself, there was just red vinegar left, which added a little acidity, but it was probably my least favorite pairing just because it didn't add as much compared to the lemon or horseradish. We finally got to the cocktail shrimp, which is one of my favorite seafood dishes, and I've never had it at a restaurant before, so it was incredibly fresh and juicy. I tried it with butter, lemon, horseradish, and remoulade, which is basically like a slightly spicy mayo-based sauce. My favorite pairing for the cocktail shrimp was definitely the cocktail sauce. We finished this beautiful meal with some pasta, of course. It was tangy, creamy, with the perfect amount of chewiness to the bite.
Do you know whether you have a hormone imbalance? Because so many women are just going through life, moving through their days, thinking that their symptoms are something else, like gut health issues, when your body is genuinely screaming at you, trying to tell you that your hormones are completely out of whack. Let's run through some of the most common hormone imbalances and their symptoms, and all be. Cortisol, so high levels of our primary stress hormone, can look like feeling tired and wired, stressed all the time, weight gain, insomnia, PMS symptoms, and menstrual irregularities. High estrogen levels, which is actually the most common hormone imbalance, can look like bloating, fatigue, heavy periods, swollen and sore breasts, headaches and weight gain. Low testosterone, yes, women also have testosterone and we really do need it. Hot flashes, brain fog and inflammation, feeling really irritable, having a low mood and also struggling with weight gain or stubborn weight that won't shift. Low progesterone symptoms can also look like high cortisol symptoms because your body uses progesterone, which is a key reproductive hormone, to make cortisol. So the more stressed you are, the lower your cortisol levels are going to be. Navigating all of these symptoms and what they mean and what's going on with your body can be really overwhelming and confusing. I really suggest getting a coach to have that like one-on-one tailored support and help you through and hold your hand through the journey.
How to clean your oven like a professional housekeeper. Let's go. Remove the grates and set them aside. Start by preheating your oven at 200 and grab that yellow Easy Off can. Spray it everywhere. Don't forget to cover your hands and your mouth. And after letting it sit for at least 35 minutes, just look at how everything lifts right up. Applying some Dawn Power Wash and using my double-sided scraper so that it glides in a more like smooth way. Using paper towels, I will remove the rest of the Easy Off. Just look at how everything is so caked on. And you're gonna scrub everywhere. Don't forget to clean the outside and in between the glass doors. And after a long time of cleaning, we're done.